Dr. Patrick Amoth. When I go, Honorable Speaker, to the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Council, Honorable Speaker, the first item that comes here is that the Dr. Amoth has been acting. That he's been acting, which spoils his clean bio as a son of Nyanza. Sons of Nyanza don't act. They work. They produce, they project. Sons of Nyanza, Honorable Speaker, these are people who have deliverables. So whoever has been putting Dr. Amoth to act for 5 years, like for 5 years, Honorable Speaker, like for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years for a son of Kenya to be in an acting capacity, somebody who has risen through the ranks from a medical officer and a graduate of our very own University of Nairobi is being made to act for 5 years, Honorable Speaker. What is wrong with Kenya? And why do we make our very own people act? I have never seen a foreigner come to Kenya and act. Why are we making Kenyans act, Honorable Speaker? They are acting like what? Why are they made to act? Why are these people making Kenyans to act, Honorable Speaker? You can remember, our CEO of NGCDF acted for 6 years. What is wrong with these people? And why the malice and the evil? 13 years. It is heartbreaking. And it is an example that we don't want to show the young people. And it is in the same hardness of the eyes that some people prevent others from ascending to certain offices, that they are also preventing young people from getting into certain offices. And this must be stopped by law. This must be stopped by good morals. And as I read further, Dr. Amoth has even worked in Kiambu. Dr. Amoth has acted in United? Point of information, yes, Honorable Millie. And I also want to congratulate you as a woman on being nominated to be our minority whip. Women are moving places. Women are moving places, Honorable Speaker.
Order, member for Rangwe. What is out of order, Honorable Millie Odhiambo? Is it a point of order, Honorable Millie?
Madam Speaker, it was actually a point of information, not a point of order.
I'm
obliged
agreed to ask the Honorable Lillian Gogo whether she would like to be informed by the Honorable Millie Odhiambo.
She has agreed.
All right, please proceed.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I have actually just been reminded by Honorable Nabi Nabwera here that I should inform my sister that there are women who have been acting all their lives as wives. And this must also be changed with immediate effect. Women cannot act as wives for their lives, for their entire life.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Millie.
Honorable members.
Thank you. I thank you,
my
sister, because
Rangwe, you are duly informed. So please proceed. I hope you are finalizing now.
I thank you, Honorable Millie, because I knew you were going to give me serious information. It is on the same breath that they make women act. You have substantive wives and you also have acting wives. So they must also stop and make credible, substantive, loyal, and recognizable wives. I hope that information helps you other than me. And we need to be confirmed. We need all the women in this country to be confirmed as wives, not as acting wives. And my particular material, Honorable Speaker, was on the person of Dr. Patrick Amoth. Apart from getting his undergraduate degree course, this is a renowned obstetrician and gynecologist. And I stand here as a woman to support somebody who takes his life to make women health his own agenda. if I don't support Dr. Amoth or anything else, he has specialized in the women agenda in his medical education. So as I support him as part of the parliamentary group and as a member of Rangwe constituency, I want to urge Dr. Amoth that when he takes up office, he should come up with more serious problems to address the agenda of cancer, breast cancer amongst women. He should address the agenda of many gynecological stigma that women face, including leakage of their urinary system after delivery, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, how I pray that even in our education system, we do not allow our teachers to keep acting. You find, Honorable Speaker, that teachers who act as deputy principals, they are kept in acting capacity until they give up. Once somebody has been put as a deputy school principal, they should be confirmed so that they are encouraged to work, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, you realize that there is normally a goal at suppressing certain excellent people, especially if they are excellent academically. I want to urge this nation, Honorable Speaker, and I want to say, Honorable Speaker, that Kenya must now be one. Kenya must be united. Nobody is going to be made to act against the labor laws. I thank you for giving me that chance, Honorable Speaker. Thank you very much.
The Honorable Ndikiri Mugambi, member for Buri.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I stand to support the report of the Committee of Health on the appointment of Dr. Amoth as the Director General of Health Services. Madam Speaker, this is a professional personality. We really would like to sympathize with him for having been made to act for so many months. But that now is gone. We are looking forward for Dr. Amoth to take up the responsibility because we are having a lot of challenges in the department, in the Ministry of Health. Madam Speaker, I support Dr. Amoth because during the time of COVID, he risked his life. He kept Kenyan informed every hour, 24/7, for almost like a year. Madam Speaker, we are looking for dedicated persons to render services to the Kenyans. Dr. Amoth is not only a son of Nyanza, he is a son of Kenya. And that's what we need to be preaching here. What we need to be talking about here is not how many years he has acted. What we want to hear is how many months, how many years is Dr. Amoth going to be given so that he can continue giving services to this country. Madam Speaker, the Minister of Health requires a lot of rejuvenation. Mr. Speaker, health is one of the key pillars of the government of Kenya. His Excellency the President is very much concerned with the performance of the ministry. Madam Speaker, I am supporting Dr. Amoth because I know when it comes to the universal health services, which the government is trying to do, Dr. Amoth is going to be a key pillar in ensuring the success of that, of the universal health care. Madam Speaker, we should not politicize this. This is a serious gentleman. He has traveled everywhere. I know this gentleman personally. I know he's a man of integrity, and that's what we are looking for. With those few remarks, I support Dr. Amoth to be confirmed as the Director General of Health.
Thank you. The Honorable Faramalim.
Madam Speaker, I have known Dr. Amoth for many, many years.
Order, Honorable Gavanu Wamushomba. If you have a point of order, you need to to just press the intervention button instead of shouting. So let us continue with the Honorable Farah Maalim.
Madam Speaker, I have known Dr. Amoth for many, many years. I have many members of my family who are in the medical field, who are doctors. And I've known him as a very, very dedicated and able doctor and a manager of the health sector manager. Madam Speaker, when you give somebody a position on account of meritocracy, purely the merits, this country will go far. The problem is that every time, Madam Speaker, the problem in our country is that we don't give the right job to the right man or woman. And it's because of that that we are not performing as a country as optimally as we would wish. I don't want to belabor the point. His professor who taught him is in this house now, Professor Jaldesa. And those of us who have known him have known him
Order,
as...
Honorable Farah Maalim. What is the name of that, the honorable member who just crossed the floor from where Honorable Esther Passaris is, crossed to the other side? Michael, I know him. So please just do the necessary.
Madam Speaker,
Please proceed.
I do not want to belabor too much. The record of this doctor speaks for itself. This House is going to approve him unanimously, and I'm sure he's going to do a very good job. And I think because we have exhausted, we have a lot of members of parliament. Nobody, not a single member of parliament has had any reservations about Dr. Amoth because his own record speaks for itself. And we are very happy, and I'm also happy that we will have the health sector in the hands of an able Kenyan. So, Madam Speaker, with those few remarks, I